Project 613, Day 45. When God introduced the mitzvah of Shabbat to the Jewish people in the Ten Commandments, it said as follows: Zachor et Yom HaShabbat lekadsho. Remember the day of Shabbos and sanctify it. Our sages learned from here that it is a mitzvah to mention and sanctify the Shabbat at the beginning of Shabbat and at the end of Shabbat. The beverage of sanctification is wine. We use wine for many important aspects of Judaism, from marriage, during a bris, and every Shabbos we welcome the Shabbat by reciting a blessing over a glass of wine, and we say farewell to Shabbat with a glass of wine. On Friday evening, before sitting down for a festive Shabbat dinner, even before we eat the two challahs, we take a glass of wine and we recite the Kiddush. You can find the Kiddush in any prayer book, siddur, or you can find it online. Make sure to print it out before Shabbos. There are three parts to the Kiddush. The first part is a paragraph, several verses from the book of Genesis, which describes the very first Shabbat, after God created the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh. Then we recite the blessing, Borei Peri HaGafen. This is the blessing we make on a glass of wine, no matter when we drink it. And so, of course, when we're drinking a glass of wine in honor of Shabbat, we make the blessing of HaGafen. And then comes a special benediction about the sanctification of Shabbat, remembering how God created the world, how God took us out of Egypt, and God gifted us, the Jewish people, with the mitzvah of Shabbat. Shabbat is sanctified by God. We do not have any control over Shabbos. The seventh day is going to be Shabbos, whether we're ready for it or not. And it is incumbent on us to welcome the Shabbat the way we would welcome a king or queen. After you finish the recitation of the Kiddush, have a seat and drink the wine and share some of the wine with your family. Make sure that all those in attendance have some wine to drink so that everyone can partake in this joyous welcome of the Holy Shabbat. Thank you for watching.